Welcome back. I am playing Warhammer Fantasy, and I'm going to get some armor here, I think, for our guy, because we need to keep leveling up, because it wants us to be level 7 for the next mission here. Ah, I see. Everland Quest, 1 of 13. So maybe that's how it's gonna make us do it. I hope it doesn't make me do 13 missions back and forth. I guess once I make it to level 7, I will be able to go back to that other town too. I'm just glad I finally got myself a bow for my Marauder here. Boy, that disco ball is sure bright. Who's gonna get nailed? You gotta learn to hold your breath a little better for a wizard. Five venomous spiders, one ginormous spider. Oh, and let's see. Dang. Oh, dick. Alright. Let's roll the other way. Oh boy. Vampire Lord. Well, I hate to do this, but stun him because I think he might die otherwise. Are you kidding me? Oh, he almost got him. Ugh. cool. Totally not worse off. Alright, so I got a little bit of everything everywhere. How do I want to do this? So I don't want us for all the spiders to come get me. But at the same time, I need to get some kills going. Hope you got a range attack too. See, I forget that you have that now. Alright, get some heals going on this guy. Good. She just cannot break out of that. Nice. Oh, that's all right. Get me the money. Would you do hypnosis on yourself? Alright, let's roll. Next place. Oh, I could have got a free attack. Start killing these guys as much as possible. Charge in here. Oof. Crap. Damn it. Good. Damn it. Doomstrike. Huh, so glad that worked out. Great. Wildly inaccurate. That's just what I want. Ring of Lesser Regeneration. The warriors have killed off any monstrous resistance. Take the magic item as one of the steps forward and moves the tarnished hauberk from its resting place. The floor gives way, plunging the dungeon air into the room below. For a moment, the warrior fears the worst, but is relieved to find he has landed not on spikes, but on or a pit of venomous scorpions, but a pile of gold. Alright, main character is ready for leveling. Alright, 10,000 I'm guessing is probably the cost? Yeah. 2 gold away. He needs a better weapon. Ignore wounds. As a marauder, sometimes able to ignore a wound that would normally knock him down. This happens, you remain standing with 1 wound remaining. If I came down, well, if I was going to get anything, I'd want that. I feel like I'm a little under-leveled for down here, so maybe I'm going to come back up this way. The old broken arm story again. Let's go to the left this time. You keep those guys away from me. Dang it, dang it. Going after my weapon skills. Oh, damn. The course, because I'm being lazy, I'm getting my butt kicked, when really I should not be. Damn. It's 2 more ready for training. Hmm. 11 to 13. So it would be the same as this, and then I could... Oh wait, no. Damn it! I was about to do the same thing again, where I'm like, oh, then I can give this to my main character. That's not a thing. Well, if I go this way, I can start making my way that way to see if maybe the levels will be lower. Oh, didn't actually want you to do that. keep moving forward. Oh, dead end. And by moving forward, I meant we're going to be moving backwards. Well, that's probably not great. Oh, and he pinned you. sell this other stuff. Well, let's go this way, I guess, so we can keep going towards the next town. The Dungeoneers are told the villainous orc great shaman called Surlrot. He is terrorizing the area and slaying all who have attempted to rid the world of his foul magics. The warriors have traveled to the creature's lair and have taken the quest to destroy the great orc shaman, hoping they can bring a small spade of peace to the region. I see these guys are definitely weaker than some of the other guys we were fighting. The warriors fight the creature and manage through sheer tenacity to slay it, and all of its lackeys in the chambers exhausted. The warriors trudge through the dungeon and then above ground, happy to be out of the open again. They did a cursory search on their exit and found a few gold crowns, but nothing they can retire on. Duckhurst Tooth. Flinsenberg is small. It barely deserves the title of village. It is more of a hamlet that happens to be nestled around a temple of Shalia, the goddess of healing and mercy. Word of your arrival spreads quickly through the village's meager population, and soon you are accosted by the village chief, flanked by the priestess and the sultry of other concerned residents. Greetings, adventurers, hails the chief. Your arrival could not be timelier. Praise be the Mistress of Mercy. Your warriors sigh in a collective recognition of the familiar. No doubt, more downtrodden citizens need you to go raiding through the nearest dungeon to retrieve something for someone. Oh well, it's a living. It's the orc, states the old man. So far, so familiar. We need you to give something back. That's new. He produces a rather large orcish tooth and holds it up. The priestess averts her eyes as if it would burn her. It's said to belong to the old war boss who rampaged through these parts centuries ago. One of our youths went into the burrow of the war boss and stole it from the corpse. He brought it back to the village, and ever since we've had trouble. The greenskins have never bothered to come to get it back, but there's a curse on it. Make no mistake. The lad who stole it fell down a well, and we lost our blacksmith 2 days back. He got kicked in the head while shoeing a horse. It can't be thrown away. The curse resides with the owner. It needs to be returned, adds the priestess. The villagers are notoriously superstitious lot. Still, turning down the request from a priestess isn't going to do you any good either. The old man offers the tooth and points in the general direction in the burrow. Alright, good. So now I'm over leveled. So yeah, I crossed. So maybe what I'll do is start up working on this guy. Well, but I'm supposed to be level 7 for my other missions. So maybe I do just continue to. Boy, my Grey Wizard needs to have more equipment. So maybe I should just focus on getting that for him. So I'll give him more power. Wait, it's a helmet. This is way better than that one is. Screw that. The other one's way better. The only way to rid of the cursed tooth is to place it back in the jaw of the long-dead orc war boss, but be warned, the greenskins have flocked to the area where one of Mork's chosen has been desecrated. It is also rumored that the river troll now guards the war boss's corpse. Trying to explain that you're only here to return something. The warriors enter the dungeon in search of the war boss with the express purpose of returning the cursed tooth. One of your... Oh, who is gonna be cursed? How about you? The tooth bearer must carry the tooth until it's returned to the corpse. While the tooth is in the adventurer's possession, he'll suffer from a hex, find it more difficult to strike down his foes. Be quick to give it back, or you'll find yourself another victim's curse. Kinda did that in a weird order. Oh. I goofed that up something serious. In the center of the chamber rests the ancient skeletal remains of a large warg. It could only be the war boss. He seems surprisingly intact, except for the noticeable absence of a large tusk-like tooth from the bottom of its jutting jaw. The tooth bearer moves forward and wedges the missing tooth back into the jaw. Immediately he feels better. The curse is lifted. However, the taint of magic continues to seep into the room. Your party steps back, wary, even as the green witch fire lights in the skeletal orc's eyes. Your head jerkily raises, and the jaw moves up and down. Deep booming laughter emanates around the chapter. It seems the war boss hasn't quite finished with the adventurers yet. A skeletal hand rises and points at the former tooth bearer. Mork wants ya, booms the ethereal voice. With that, the fire goes out, and the orc's eye sockets and skeleton falls back in place. The party look dumbfounded and transfixed, only belatedly realizing that behind them, the river troll's corpse has started to get up. The curse has been lifted, but you must fight the river troll once again if you wish to escape. Well, I kind of wish I hadn't blown through all my magic, but that's alright. To Curve-Toos. Your warrior finally puts the beast down for good. He won't be getting up again anytime soon. Not risking another dungeon encounter, the warriors quickly head out of the dungeon exits. And he gets no experience? Man, that was quite the curse. As your party emerges from the burrow, they see a chest marked with the ruin of Shalia placed before the entrance. And opening the chest, they find a generous gift from the priestess, and one that is easily put to use. Alright. So warrior priest hammer. That's the dwarves hammer. My iron gut helmet. Don't really want it, but it'll put me in the right direction to come up here to Grottenberg. So let's move out there. The adventurers enter the crowded tavern. Oh, this is the one where the drunks are teasing us, saying that we're not going to get the item. Oh, I missed that there was a necromancer until the very end. Oh shit. The warrior looks at the arm, cradled the fallen fighter, and realizes his arm has started to show the same size of the disease. No! I don't know. 20 minutes? I feel like that's something somebody could use at any time. The necromancer stands in the room, roaring at your party, mocking them not for... Oh, it's pretty much the same thing. Alright, where's the necromancer? Because I want to drop him before he uses his abilities on you. Grunberg is a village deep in Reichland Forest. It's surrounded by tall pine trees and trunks of which have been used to create intimidating stockade that surrounds the settlement. As your warriors approach, they note that a separate party, all dressed in Reichland color of white, are also returning, dragging another great trunk between them. There is a frisson of tension in the air. This is witnessed firsthand when your warriors struggle to get through the stockade gate, struck in fruitless interrogation by the guards who seem uncertain even if they are bribed with gold to let the group in. Within Grunberg, things don't seem any better. The whole settlement is clearly on edge. Any warriors wandering through Grunberg's cramped streets, a sergeant of the garrison approaches them. "I'd have words with you." "We're in trouble," he says, after a brief introduction stating he is in command of the small force of soldiers garrisoned here. "I've sent word out for reinforcements to Altdorf, Bogenhofen, and the closest nightly order, but so far nothing has come. We're in Reichland, not some tin pot hamlet of Wissenland. Why don't they answer our pleas?" He looks at the adventurers with a resolute eye. The man is not old, nor is he young, and yet his inexperience clearly shows. This is obviously a career soldier who has not spent much time out of the capital province. Every night creatures have come out of the woods and laid siege to the village. They are hulking things, ogre-like creatures with faces of rats. I've never seen anything like it. The creatures hurl rocks and discarded tree trunks at our walls. So far they've held, but it can't be much longer. The sergeant looks fraught, as if struggling to compose his thoughts. "You are fortune seekers, are you not? Like the ones we've been hearing so much about in Stirland in the south? I need you to find where these creatures dwell in the day and stop them if you can, or if you can just hold them off until reinforcements show." The sergeant is then only too happy to let the warriors go and provision themselves before they trek into the forest in search of the creatures menacing the village. Yeah, the levels are going down as I'm getting farther out here. So, thanks for watching. I'll continue to upload these videos. If you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.